Fort Bend GLR-IN228 presents High Altitude Balloon Challenge. On the first day of HABC, we ran into a bit of a challenge deciding who would work on which day. After some back and forth, we finally sorted out the teams, and from there we jumped straight into brainstorming. The experiment team began coming up with ideas as they worked. They made sure to communicate with the patch design team so that the final patch would reflect the science we were doing. We ended up with 4 experiments: Orbeez, gallium with aluminum, iodine on paper, and filter paper in the lid of the payload. We chose Orbeez because we were curious about how the pressure at high altitudes would affect them. Our hypothesis is that they'll shrink even more than they have already due to the change in atmospheric pressure. For the gallium and aluminum experiment, we wanted to see whether the aluminum would oxidize or potentially react in some unexpected way. We also soaked paper in iodine to find out whether it would show any signs of radiation or chemical change once it returned from high altitude. Finally, we included filter paper in the lid of the capsule. The lid had a small hole in it which allowed stratospheric air to pass through. Our goal was to see if any particles would get trapped in the filter, helping us learn more about what's floating high above Earth. On the second day, we got to work packing the payload tubes. Each one was filled with the same materials, but only one was launched. The other remained on the ground as our control. The one we sent up was carried into the stratosphere by a weather balloon, where it faced extreme cold, high pressure, and low oxygen. The real science begins when we compare the two and see what kind of changes happened up there. From problem solving to hands-on engineering, this experience gave us a real taste of what it's like to be part of a scientific mission, and we're proud of what we created together. Thank you.